What up, what up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. I have a matchup today of Blue Buggy into Yellow Kalgara. Kalgara's not a leader I've definitely seen a lot. It's not a leader I've seen a lot. I had played it a decent amount against it like much earlier, probably about the time it came out. But I know it's got some new toys now. Lost the dice roll. We are going second. Kalgara's effectives when attacking, if it has a Dawn, he can summon a Shandorian warrior for the amount equal to the Dawn. So, for example, he's at 10 Dawn, he can play 10 cost if there was one. Then he has to take a life. First, he's going to tab 1 for Upper Yard. It's a stage, allows him to search top 5 for a Sky Island. There's a lot of cards that kind of recur that stage. He's going to be able to bottom deck his own stage, search more for the stage, kind of just constantly get a bunch of searches. He's really thinking about this search right here. So yeah, Kalgara is definitely an aggressive deck, and also there's another thing. He's going to add an Ohm, I believe. I think that was what he added. We're gonna search one Crosscode Searcher. Unfortunately, we bottom deck the Gravity Blade. Definitely a very strong card in the matchup. We're gonna add Emoji 2K. Meanwhile, we're gonna Galdino search. We could add a Richie. We could add a Vita. We could add a Sable. We're gonna add the Mihawk. Kind of get a good play. I really want to play the promo Buggy because I think I have the promo Buggy in hand. He has 3 Dawn. He's going to swing 6 life, no effect. We take no trigger. And now he's going to tap 2 for Ashura. Ashura allows him to search top 5 for a Sky Island. Here's where he adds the Ohm. So Ohm, as an effective on play, he can search and find Holly, which is a dog, and then play that potentially. So that's a 4 and a 3. So I feel really good about the promo Buggy Mihawk play. We're gonna spend 5 life he takes. We're gonna tap 4 for the Alvita, draw 3, trash 2, and a pitch a Crosscode Searcher and promo Buggy. We already have one. The idea next turn is we promo Buggy into Mihawk. We shut off potentially the Holly Ohm combo that I'm anticipating this turn. He's at 5 Dawn. He swings 6 life. He uses effect to play Kalgara, takes a life. The effect of Kalgara is when a life is removed, he gets to draw a card, I believe. They only use it once per turn, so he does all that. Then he taps 4 for the Ohm. He gets to search top 5 for a Holly, add it to hand, and then play a Holly from hand if he chooses. But he does not find one and does not play one. So still feel good about the promo Buggy. We can shut off the Ohm. The Ohm can also gain additional power. So we're going to first search with a Galdino. We're going to be able to add a Kabaji blocker. We'll swing a 5 life. He gives us counter, the Kalgara. We leader ability here. We're going to pitch, thinking about what to pitch. We're going to pitch a 2K to play down promo Buggy into Mihawk. Draw 2, trash 1. Pitch the Richie here. And then we're going to pass it back to him. So like my hand, next turn, I don't think he runs any removal. So I don't feel like I need to get the Croc and Mihawk out. I would like it, but next turn could potentially drop the Odin. Could play Croc and Mihawk into something. But we don't have a Croc and Mihawk. He's going to use leader ability on attack to play a Wiper. Wiper, as you can bottom deck a stage, and I believe search top 5 for a Shandorian warrior. So he bottom decks his own upper yard. He's able to add the new 2K Wiper, I believe. And then I'll give him a 2K for the 6K swing. He has another swing on board, which is the Kalgara he established. He swings 7 life. He still has 5 Dawn standing. We'll take no trigger. Now he's going to tap 5 for Nolan. Nolan is if he has a Kalgara on field, which he does. He gets to heal 1, so he goes back up to 3 life. He has a lot of cards in hand because he searched a lot. And that Kalgara also allows him to draw when a life is hit. So now I'm just thinking about what to do here. I'm going to swing 5 life. And I think the idea here... Actually, I think I'm going to swing 6 into the Kalgara. I'm about to swing 7. I realize I'm not at 9 down. I'm at 8. I'm going to establish the Odin. So I'm going to save 7 Dawn for that. I'm just going to swing 6. I'm thinking about where the 6 should go, and I believe I swing the 6 into the Kalgara because I'm like, let me just get a card out of hand. But I think it would be better served going into life. I feel like I need to. His board's getting way more aggressive than mine, and the longer this goes, I could be in trouble. I'm at 2 life, and he has capability of healing. So we tap 7 for the Odin. Yeah. He goes to his 9 Dawn turn. And he has, most of his bodies can swing. Like he has the 2 Wipers, or he has a Wiper, he has a Kalgara, and he has a Nolan that can swing. So it's 3 5-cost bodies that can swing. The only one we're shutting off is the Ohm. He could also swing the Shura if he wants, but that's kind of a weak body. He swings 6 life, we'll give him a 2k. He swings another 6 life, we'll give him a 2k. He swings 7 life, we'll take, no trigger. He gets the draw because of Kalgara. He still has all of his Dawn, I believe. He's going to put 2 Dawn on Kalgara, swing 7 life, use a leader effect to play down a Wiper. Here's where I'm going to go give 2k, 1 or block, and then 1k. Here's where multiple things happen here. One, he's also just going to play down Akuma now and heal. But he forgot to take a life with leader effect. He's supposed to take the top life, I believe. That's an interesting thing. Another huge thing here is I give the pudding, because I was thinking like I don't want to give another 2k, so I give the 1k in my hand. But I should have kept the pudding because I need to get rid of his hand size now. I feel like this turn's probably the turn I should like really put a ton of pressure on him and get him in a spot where I can potentially win the game. But at this point, I'm kind of scared. Another huge thing again was he forgot to take a life. So he should be at 3 life. That does change things a little bit. If I keep the pudding, I could potentially putting his hand size down and try to push for game this turn because of how scary everything's looking. But I missed that, so that's on me. At this point, I'm really just thinking about what to do. I can 10-cost Buggy. I do have the blocker. So we're going to swing 9 into the Kalgara. He's going to give the Earth Will Never Lose. He goes +3 plus another counter. Chooses not to. I think he could play a stage off that, but I don't think he has it, so he doesn't play. We're going to restand the Odin. Return the Galdino to hand and swing it into the Kalgara again. And we were able to kill it. So now he's going to have to play another Kalgara if he wants to heal with Nolan. Swing 5 life, 5 life. We're going to leader ability, pitch the Croc and Mihawk, play down 10-cost Buggy, bottom deck the Kuma. Thinking about what the bottom deck, but I think Kuma's the target here. Just because we can't KO it in battle. Everything's 7k, I think. Well, just was thinking that between the Wiper, but I don't think he gets any extra effects from the Wiper. So he's at 3 life. We're at 6 cards in hand, but I'm in danger. I think I'm going to lose this turn. I passed it back to him thinking I'm going to lose. I do have 1 blocker. I can stop 1 swing, but he's showing 4 swings. So first he swings 7 life. I give 2k, 1k. He's going to swing 7 life again. And at this point, I might be able to live as long as he doesn't have a rush. But he's got, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Think about whether to take this one or not, but I think I have to give counter here. So I give the 2Ks. He's going to swing another 7 life. Excuse me, swings into the Albita, which I'll take. And then now he's going to swing 8 life. I'm going to take this, no trigger. And he's going to play another Kuma. He gets to trash a card and heal again. So now he's back up to 4 life. And at this point, I have to go for game. And I'm just kind of thinking it through. He has no Dawn standing, but he has 4 cards in hand. So the move here is I'm just kind of thinking like I have exactly the amount of swings. Like I have 5 swings if you count the Odin restanding. I'm just trying to do some math here, how the best way to do this is. I could swing 7. And then I want to take advantage of the Odin being able to restand, so I want to swing big numbers there. I'm going to swing the Buggy last. That's going to be my biggest swing with 12. So just really thinking this through. I need 3 Dawn to restand the Odin. I'll probably pick up the promo Buggy. So putting 3 Dawn aside on the far left, my Dawn's getting all messy as I'm really thinking this through. Do I start up with a 7k swing? Do I start up with an 8k swing? It's 4 cards in hand, so I think a 7k swing, like normally I would start with, but I need all my swings to go through. Check his trash for 2ks. Only 1 2k in trash, not a great sign. but most of the cards in trash were 1K counters, so hoping that the bricks are in his hand. Something's telling me I should start with an 8K swing, so I'm going to start with an 8K swing. He takes, no trigger. We're going to have to do an 8K swing again, I believe. So we do an 8K swing again. I'd rather do 8 than 7, 9. Something was just telling me let's just do 8s. And he's thinking this through. He keeps grabbing 2 cards and like he's going to give them and then decides not to. And so he takes. And at this point, I think, maybe he was bluffing there. I have to go for it anyway, so I put 3 on, swing 11. We're going to restand. We're going to swing 11 again and then 12. So that's what we're going for. We swing the 11. Use leader effect, or excuse me, the effect of Odin to return the promo Buggy, restand, swing another 11. He takes, no trigger, and we swing 12 for game, and he's got all the counter in the world. He had all the counter in the world, but he baited us, which, hey, fair play. So yeah, there was a lot to unpack in this game. For one, I blinked and his board was full of 5 costs, which is like, Kalgara is a very powerful deck, one to be respected. But I made the mistake of giving the pudding, I think, on the counter with the Mihawk 1K. I should have given the 2K, because at that turn, I should have recognized that the game was getting out of control and that I needed to really punch him back with the Odin that turn. I think that's kind of how I should have approached it, rather than my normal process of let's build the board and let's get the 10 cost Buggy out. I think I needed to recognize that the game was getting out of hand. So let's put a ton of pressure with Odin and potentially steal the game. The other big thing is the fact that he didn't take the life when he used that leader ability that one time. I don't think that I would have won the game because of that, but because I think he plays the game entirely differently if he's at 3 life rather than 4. So I'm not saying that like, oh, that's the reason I lost. No. Talked with the guy afterwards. Very cool guy. I don't think he did that on purpose. It happens. It's on me to catch that. But yeah, I think that definitely changes the game if he's at 3 life. But yeah, anyways, that happened. So multiple things to unpack there, but the main takeaway for me is that I'm scared of Kalgara right now. Kalgara being able to spit all those 5 costs. So definitely going to approach this matchup differently. I think the idea is get Odin out, swing big early. They do have to take life in order to use their leader ability with Kalgara, and maybe there's a point where you can put a ton of pressure with Odin and other things when they're at like 2 life, when they're in between turns where they're not getting Kumas or Nolans out. But anyways, this was a fun game. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the comments if they can do differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.